Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and today I woke up and realized that I didn't have a video ready for you in the pocket. So here you are with me on my vacation in Greece. I'm gonna be here for a couple weeks, have been here for a couple days now. So like I said, I decided to film this on a whim. I had this video topic on my mind for a while. I've been a little hesitant to do it because it involves really delving deep into showing you guys who I am as a person, who I was as a partner, and that could be some really icky shit, to be honest. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear the female perspective on dating, men, relationships, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell. Okay, so I think it's really fitting that I'm doing this now. I'm actually here in Santorini. I promised my father I'd bring him here for his 60th birthday, and some of you know that he passed this past year. And it's kind of fitting because I'm gonna be talking about what made me the awful partner I was based on my upbringing. I am by no means blaming my parents for anything. I'm just here to explain to you what would cause somebody to cheat. And there's actually 3 categories of cheating, and I was every single one, sadly. And I'm gonna explain to you how that was the case. I'm gonna explain to you how I got over it, just to give you better peace of mind into yourself and the women you're dating or the women you've been in relationships with, and to give you hope. I'm not one of those people who thinks one's a cheater, always a cheater. I did cheat on every single one of my boyfriends until my most recent one, when I did do extreme hardcore, I mean, it's not that extreme hardcore, but I did EMDR therapy to process out all the issues that were going on in my life that would cause me to be triggered and be a cheater. And, ever since doing that, him and I have been together on and off extremely due to my issues for about 6 years now. And I've never cheated on the man, ever. Whereas before, in any other relationship, I probably couldn't go longer than a month or so without cheating. So the first category of cheaters, or a reason that people cheat, is the need for validation. So I'll tell you right now, I was a very, very emotionally neglected kid. We didn't say I love you in my household. My parents never told me they loved me. They never held me, kissed me. There was just no warmth or affection growing up at my house, in the Jessica J household. My mother, she worked nights as a nurse, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. She wasn't really around, and when she was super tired, super drained, and she was already very not mushy-gushy to begin with. And the very first thing I ever processed in EMDR therapy was my mother forgetting to pick me up from school almost every day when I was in preschool. Now you look at this, and you probably think well, Jessica, who cares? A lot of people didn't get picked up from school. But as a child, you don't know that you are not in danger. Your little mind doesn't perceive, no, you'll be fine. Your mind, as a growing being, is just wired for survival. So when I'm sitting here thinking oh my God, I've been forgotten, my mother might be dead, she might not care about me, this wired into me a desperate need to be validated, because I didn't think I was worth anything. My mom's not here for me every single day. To me, that means I'm not worth being around ever, really. And for somebody who grows up with no emotional validation whatsoever, you tend to get it from external resources. Your parents don't really give it to you, so anytime you get it, you hang on for dear life. Grades, I needed good grades. I needed people to like me, and I was desperate for male attention. So when it came to being in relationships, anytime I was triggered and thinking, oh no, he might be mad at me, or oh no, I'm not pretty enough, even if it had nothing to do with him, if I had a shit day and thought I was a shit person, which was fucking often, man, I looked in the mirror every day and fucking hated myself. So anytime somebody made me feel good, especially men, you bet your ass I jumped on that opportunity to feel like I was worth something. I would say right now, it was almost never about my relationship. It was always about me needing my needs met because I was so desperately in need of so many things. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I cheated on some shitty guys who, you know, cheated on me and deserved it. And there were probably 2 guys in my life who absolutely did not deserve it. 100% were the most amazing boyfriends. Granted, you know, it wasn't perfect, but they didn't deserve it. And you don't deserve it. I don't think anybody deserves it, but I just, to give you peace of mind, it's, again, this is something that happened before I could even walk or talk, something that was ingrained in me way before I ever met any of these men. The second reason is the need to be in control. So I forget what video it was where I talked about, the 2 mistakes men make when falling for a woman. I talked about how emotions bring us out of control. They make us crazy. They make us do things we don't want to do. And it's something we fight. And as somebody who, I had no control in my life over whether or not my parents were going to be there for me. You know, my dad, bless his heart, rest his soul, he had a gambling problem. He used to bring us down at the casino and leave us in the car for hours. And I remember feeling so fucking, I can feel it now in my body. Feeling so fucking irate and like out of control and helpless. And you know, I was a kid. I was a little kid. Again, these are things that are wired into us before we even go to meet significant others in our adult lives. So again, emotions, nothing will make us feel more vulnerable and out of control than an intimate partner relationship. And there were times when, you know, I felt like I can't make this person love me. Like, I can't get him to, you know, give me more attention. Again, I was very fucking needy. So in order to like maintain my own sense of control in the situation, I would cheat to be able to say like, look, that person doesn't fully have me because I can do whatever the fuck I want on the side and he'll never know. It was this way of like having this one up. You will never have me completely because guess what? I always have one foot out the door. Again, I'm not condoning my behavior in the least. Again, just trying to shed some light into what might go on for you. If you are a notorious cheater and you don't know why, I was a relationship monkey, never let go of one branch until grabbing hold of another. You'll see I had a lot of men come to me like, oh, I don't want to leave my wife until I know I could get girls. Now, the third reason is really interesting because it's something you would never really think of. It's very counterintuitive. It's the need to keep distance. So it's this way of fighting off intimacy, a way of being fully seen. It's kind of what I talked about in regards of maintaining that control, in regards to you are never going to fully have me, right? You and I are never going to be fully intimate. I'm never going to be 100% yours because how fucking scary for somebody to have your whole heart and all your emotions and they can fuck you over. So if you have any experiences with cheating, I'd really like to hear your guys' take on it. And you know, it could be really easy to spot these signs in women when you go out and about. I did a video on how to tell if she will cheat on you, and another one, how to tell if she is cheating on you or thinking of somebody else. I will say that cheating is a lot more common than we really give society credit for. It's so easy to say like it's such a bad thing and it's so easy to leave after cheating happens, but it doesn't have to mean the end of a relationship. To me, it signals one of these things that I experienced in my life that I am still actively working on in regards to, I'm still in EMDR, I'm still finding out new things about myself. But it wasn't until I worked on all this shit, all these triggers, all these unconscious motivations, it wasn't until I uncovered those things that I was able to release them and they were no longer an issue. So yeah, I hope that helps give you guys more insight into, you know, we're all doing the best we can at the end of the day. It was never about me wanting to hurt anybody. It was never about me just being a bad person, which is funny because I, for a long time, thought I was such a piece of shit. And I hope it helps give you some solace in regards to, you know, it didn't mean I would say it wasn't personal. I don't think cheating personal as cheating can feel, it's really not personal. We are all triggered in our own ways. We're all doing the best we can. And I hope, a lot of you come on here like, yeah, my cheating whore of an ex. Bleh. And I say we all deal with our pain differently. So if you want to get to a place where you do want to attract more quality women and you want to be ahead of finding out who is and is not worth your time, don't forget to check out my Speak Spark Arousal system, which gives you the lens by which you can filter out these women. But still, if she's willing to work on it, if you're willing to work on it, I say that's always the best thing you could possibly find. So thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.